Hello and welcome to the news show with me, Hayden Cohen. Now for a new feature I'd like to call Gove Away. Re-Education Minister Michael Gove has been in the news this week, blasting Blackadder, a 20-year-old comedy, for not being historically accurate. Speaking in the Daily Mail, that always finishes well, he said that Blackadder, specifically the last series during World War I, denigrates virtues such as patriotism, honour and courage. Not quite. If by courage Gove means an unquestioning of authority, resulting in just under 1 million British soldiers dying as they were forced to walk like lemmings into the line of fire, then fine, I agree. What I don't like is his insinuation the war is full of honour. It's not. It's horrible. Limbs are ripped to shreds, families are torn apart and countries are left penniless. The sheer idea that war is patriotic suggests that life is less important than a few made-up borders. We need less patriotism and more pride in our shared humanity. Or, maybe if the plebs are too busy fighting wars, they'll be too busy to notice your re-education policies. Bring back free milk! I realise that segment was a bit one-sided, so it's time for some Ed Miliband news. Ed, do something! Anything! There's swinging cuts everywhere! Food banks have exploded and you're doing absolutely nothing! Oh, you've realised that by keeping quiet you can just let the Tories and the Lib Dems dig themselves into a hole without you having to do anything. And you can win the next election by merely trying to find a suit that fits. OK, fair enough. This week also sees the start of CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, where expensive toy makers show off their most recent metal and plastic rectangles, which are completely different to last year's metal and plastic rectangles. New this year, metal and plastic rectangles you can wear on your wrist. In cricket news, there is no cricket news. Nothing happened. Figment of your imagination. Moving on. And finally, in news that isn't news, the Queen doesn't like Prince Harry's beard. Yes, that's actually news. As ever, all links are in the description below. Until next time, Gove away!